Yay Media Group.
13 has been my lucky number for a while. Like, it's always a sign of good things to come for me.
This is 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast, breaking down every song, every Easter egg, every era, and every theory. Hosted by the biggest Swifties, Nick Adams, Anna Szabo, Amy Nichols, and Lacey G.
Welcome to 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast. My name's Nick Adams.
I'm Anna.
Amy. And I'm Lacey G.
And today we are breaking down track number 30.
Wow.
On the Tortured Poets department, we're talking Robin.
I'm really sad.
Because the end is near? You can see it?
Yeah. When did we start our Tortured Poets department era? Like, I know we didn't start breaking it down right when the album came out because we were still in 1989, I want to say. Like, how many months has it been, actually, of us doing this?
Let me quickly check
I think 13 months. I could be wrong.
At least 30 weeks.
Yeah, let me check. Yeah, I mean, it's been at least 30 weeks. Let me check April of last year and see what we were doing at this time. I'm just scrolling right now. You can find us on iTunes, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify. Well, I scrolled really far.
Update.
On April 2nd, 2024, we broke down Wildest Dreams.
Okay.
Wow. And then let's scroll up. Okay, so we were still breaking down New Romantics in June.
What?
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
we waited a minute.
We did. We waited a little bit because we were like right in the middle of 1989 when this came out.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
And we didn't want to rush it, which I'm glad we didn't.
Yeah, so Fortnite, the very first song on Tortured Poets Department, came out on our podcast July 30th.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm,
July.
2024.
We have been doing
That's
this
shocking.
since July, and we're currently in April. So it's, end of July 30th, so August. What goes after August?
September?
So August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. We could have had a baby. It's been 9 months.
And you know what we could name it?
Robin.
Oh my God, this is nuts.
Okay, Robin. So what do we think this is about? Because I can't tell if she's singing about the innocence of childhood and keeping something pure as long as you can because you know that life's going to get tough at some point.
Yeah.
Holding on to that childhood. Or is it about kind of like Peter, the boy who never grew up, like almost in a condescending way to someone who's just like being childish or something like that?
You know, I never got that.
Really?
Me neither.
No.
It's-
But I see why you went there.
Yeah, something about it just says like, I mean, I would assume it's more towards the innocence
Right.
and child and protecting someone while they're
Yeah.
young and pure because
Mhm.
life is going to get really hard soon. But then also it's kind of just like, way to go, Tiger.
Or I know. It's
Yeah,
like
way to go.
The,
Way to go, buddy.
That is interesting because I've never thought about it in a condescending type of tone.
Okay.
But again, like I can see how we did talk about Peter and all of that.
Yeah.
So like I can see where that came from.
What an interesting perspective.
Maybe it's just
I'm so
'cause-
glad you said that.
Maybe it's just because the Peter perspective is on my
Yeah.
mind.
And Peter's
that
been stuck in your head for a few weeks.
Peter's been stuck in my
has.
head for a very long time.
Yeah.
I think, to me personally, well, we know that Robin is the name of Aaron Dessner's kid,
Yes.
Mhm.
right? To me, I wonder if Taylor is, because I too am at the point in life where all of my friends are having babies, and I don't have one of my own, and so I see my friends in these like parental roles, and I see their kids as these truly young, innocent creatures.
Yeah.
And for someone like Taylor Swift, who is the mega famous superstardom person, these kids don't know her in that way.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like, these kids know her as Auntie Taylor or as a family member or my mom's friend or my dad's friend or something like that. And it's kind of like she's at a point where like those are kind of the only people that really new people that could kind of see her in that kind of
Yeah.
very innocent
Mhm.
light. But I also think that, you know, she can look at her friends' kids and also just feel the empathy of that that innocent childhood in a way, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm asking this question out loud. I should know the answer. How many kids is she a godparent to with her friends? Because I
Oh.
know at least one of Blake and Ryan Reynolds' babies.
And she has another friend.
God, Jamie.
Has she said publicly
Press-
that she's
or-
a godparent?
I
Jamie
think Blake and Ryan did at one point.
Okay.
She has another friend who's like a model that she's
Gigi?
also godmother of.
She's not
No, unless she might be. I don't know.
Jamie
I want to
King.
say, is it like maybe that's who I'm
she's
thinking
the godmother to the children of her close friends, Jamie King,
Yeah.
Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds. Yeah, to Jamie King's son, Leo. I like that name.
Yeah. That is
And then is she godparents to all of Blake and Ryan's kids or just
of. I don't
just the
know.
one of them?
I don't.
Maybe
know.
they'll ask her in court if she gets called to court for.
Oh, because of
yeah.
Blake. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know how all that's gonna go.
Okay, so I saw a fan theory that said, "Is this song about Jason Kelsey?"
What? Huh?
They said he was known as Batman. His sidekick is Robin. Long may you reign, even though you are retiring, you still reign. Our window panes talking utter nonsense at the Buffalo playoff game. Buried deep down the secret we kept from you in sweetness because he can't keep a secret. I think they hid the relationship from him at first. Way to go, Tiger. He was a Cincinnati Bearcat. And that's why this song could be about Jason Kelsey.
Hey, it could be.
Mm-hmm.
But
I also saw Winnie the Pooh because Robin was the kid in the Winnie
for
the
Robin.
Pooh. Yeah, in the Pooh series.
I love Winnie the Pooh so much. It's one of
Yeah.
my favorite little Disney things.
I do wish he wore pants though.
Well, Donald Duck doesn't wear pants either.
Yeah.
But
It
Pooh-
doesn't
Pooh
bother
walks
me.
around with no pants and like a crop top. It's so funny. Pooh. What's a Pooh? Winnie the Pooh.
Well,
Like
Pooh
Pooh
is-
Bear, right?
What's a Pooh Bear?
I don't know. I
It's
don't
got to
have
be a
kids.
thing. I bet it's a British thing.
I did kind of look it up and I couldn't really understand it. It was like the A.A. Milne. He wrote some short story that had a swan named Pooh and then another story named the bear after the swan Pooh. And then Winnie came from like an actual bear. I don't know. Long story. This isn't.
Yeah,
This
I'm
isn't.
seeing. Yeah, came from
This
a
isn't
swan.
Pooh and A.A. Milne fan
Yeah.
podcast.
Anyways, but yeah, swan is related to it.
Okay.
Interesting.
But yeah, I'm getting a lot of just innocence vibes from this song.
Me too. And I do think, like, because in our last episode, Lacey brought up the question of, like, why is this song the, like, penultimate song on the album?
Good word.
Thank you.
Wow.
I
Good
used
word.
it. Okay, thank you so much. I used that word, like, a week ago, and I was like, wait, that's a great word. And now was the opportunity to use it again.
Let
Casually.
me hear it again.
Penultimate.
Ooh.
Second to last.
Did you just
like
learn that word recently and you were looking like
came
Joey,
up-
like Joey Tribbiani? Like he learns a word and has to use it no matter what situation?
Yeah. It like came up recently, like in conversation where we were like, what is the word? Like, I was like, I know there's a word for when you say like not the last, but like the second to last. And so we like looked it up recently.
Yeah, I've
Okay.
never heard that word before.
Penultimate. Yes.
I love it. Thank you.
Thank you. Just call me Taylor Swift.
I know. I would want to.
Anyway, we were talking about like, why is this the
That word you
Penultimate.
said.
penultimate song on the track list? And right. I mean, we all know that the last song is the manuscript, and we will get to that next week. But I was thinking back to the very, very beginning of our Tortured Poets breakdown when we talked about our like thesis on the entire album. And one of the things that we had talked about was throughout the entire album, Taylor's talking about, you know, this crazy level of fame that she's at and how it affected her personal relationships, her romantic relationships, but also her maturity when it came to age. And I think it's important to note that throughout the entire album, she mentions age multiple times. In I Hate It Here, she says, I read about it when I was a precocious child. In But Daddy, I Love Him, she says, sometimes growing up precocious means not growing up at all. Peter is about how she waited for someone else to grow up. And we have Robin, you know, where she mostly about childhood innocence. But Daddy, I Love Him, again, she says, like, time, doesn't it give perspective? And in the manuscript, you know, he said she was wise beyond her years. It's like we kind of hear this struggle that Taylor has had throughout this album of her level of maturity at different ages, and then also intertwined with like the relationships that she was in at the time. Like, we'll get into it more with the manuscript, but when she was dating older, more mature people, that's what she wanted to be. And then she grew up too fast. And then she quickly like kind of had a trauma response of reverting back to like childhood tendencies, if that makes sense. And we'll get into that again with the manuscript. But I think having a song like Robin, if it was inspired by Erin's kid, where she sees this like child, like full innocent child, and she's like, I missed out on that, or I didn't have that, or this child sees me for me in a way that other people in my life don't, you know. And I think that kind of in a way is the setup for the manuscript.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
It
Absolutely.
does.
Or was I just like rambling?
No.
No, that does make sense.
So, and that's just kind of, that's my own interpretation. Like, obviously Taylor has not confirmed or denied any of that. But to me, that's kind of why this song is on the album, because it kind of touches back on like a third person perspective of stuff that she's already talked about, and then in a way to set up the final manuscript closing chapter of it. So to me, this song is just about purely childhood innocence.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Thank you for that. I needed a reason for this here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's also, I mean, and how do you guys feel as parents listening to a song like this or reading the lyrics like this?
You know, I've got an 8-year-old and a 6-year-old, and yeah, you do see, as you see them grow up, Amy, you have older kids than I do, you see them lose their innocence a little bit every year. You see their playfulness go away a little bit, their imagination go away a little bit. And here she's singing and writing about being young and
Preserving
playful and how just sweet and just untarnished, untainted by the world that kids are. And then they grow up as adults and stuff like that. They go through things, and it is hard as a parent. So yeah, it just makes me think of that young, innocent, playful. I think of my kids on a swing set. I think of there's no problems in their lives right now when I hear this song. And then maybe they go to school and something happens, and it's like, oh, just a little bit of that innocence is gone each day.
Life happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you, Nick.
Because I do find it interesting, you know, as people that have kids, I feel like you listen to it differently than like Lacey and I. Like, we don't have kids, but since all of my friends are having kids right now, like I'm surrounded by so many fresh out of the womb babies between that and like 2 years old. And I do see them as these like such like pure beings. And even like I, as their like aunt, you know, want to be like, I want to do everything I can to protect you. But at the end of the day, like, you're not mine. Like I will do what I can to protect you, but your mom loves you in a way that I never will be able to. And that's just the way life is, you know? But so like to hear a song like this where she, under the hypothetical situation that it was Robin Desner, to like look at someone else's kid and feel those feelings of like, I want to make sure that the world does not hurt you the way that it hurt me. I feel like that's almost different than if you were talking to your own child. Does that?
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, I wonder if some of it is like, I don't have this yet.
Maybe.
I'm trying to prepare for when I do, or think and hope about what that will be like and how I will parent differently once I do have that chance.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she starts off by saying, long may you reign, REIGN, a different form of rain. Taylor Swift likes rain.
She
Water.
does.
This is a different rain.
You're not wrong.
Yeah. Long may you reign. You are an animal. You are bloodthirsty. To me, this is very playful. I picture like a little kid pretending to be an animal.
In
like
slow
pretending,
motion?
Yes, a lot of imagination. I picture a kid pretending to be that lion or something like that.
Fearsome.
And roar.
Yeah.
And bloodthirsty.
It's like in Lion King, whenever he's just a cub and he tries to roar like daddy, and
Yes.
it's just like this little meow.
Aww.
Yeah, I see a kid with like a cape on and a Burger King crown and a sword. Long may you reign. And then out window panes talking utter nonsense. Because kids do that. Kids start talking and just speak nonsense.
Yeah. Absolutely. And it's like the parents looking out the window panes, the kids in the backyard in their imaginary world, their kingdom. And they're like, that kid's not making any sense. I love him, but I don't know what he's saying.
And Amy, maybe you other ladies have experienced this before, but I know I do. Like when my kids try and tell a story, it's utter nonsense. It takes them 10 minutes to tell me they had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for lunch.
But
Like,
you listen.
It's utter nonsense. Sometimes it's hard to listen.
And sometimes they're not even talking to you. I shouldn't talk about it.
Oh, do your kids like talk to
Well,
themselves?
when one of them, I won't say because then you'll never know. Then I won't get in trouble if I say something. Okay, so one of them, I really thought maybe they had voices in their head because they would like talk to people that weren't there. So
That could just be a
sometimes
little
it's
kid's
nonsense.
imagination.
So was that just like a phase, or did you have a Taylor Swift
they
Jesus
grew out,
candle?
No, they grew out of it, and it's
Okay.
no longer an issue. But we do bring it up a lot.
I had a cousin that thought she was a dog for far too long.
Oh my
she
gosh,
was
yes.
like double digits before she was off of all fours.
Yes.
Like
Yes,
she
Did she
was
grow
a
up
dog.
with dogs?
I don't think so. I don't. Yeah, but she was.
did she want to be
crawled
called?
around.
Yeah, did she want to be called a dog? Like eat out of a dog bowl? And,
Yeah, she
Yeah.
was weird. She was. She probably still is. I haven't talked to her in a long time.
I love that. Kids are so fun.
Yeah, they're great. Yeah, out window panes, talking utter nonsense. You have no idea.
Oh,
Strings tied to levers, slowed down clocks tethered. All this showmanship to keep it for you in sweetness. So is that saying trying to slow down the hands of time,
Yeah.
I think
trying
so.
to keep this innocence as long as we can until the world gets a hold of you?
yeah. Because I mean, did you have that moment at a certain age with your kid? Amy, probably most likely than you just yet, Nick. But when they do realize that the world sucks.
Yeah, and you want to not lie to them, but disguise the evil of the world. So a lot of the solutions would answer the questions they're asking and not give too much information at that time. You know, it's just like you don't want them to know that it's bad out there. It can be bad. It's also very wonderful, but yeah, lying in a way, omitting the truth.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah, like right now, my son will ask me things that will lead into talking about politics. Like, why are things this way? Or who's this person I'm seeing on TV? And it's like, I'm just not even going to talk about this right now. Like,
Yeah.
that doesn't matter to you. You don't need to know these things.
How old is
Because
he?
then I start getting worked up about my personal feelings. And I don't want to get that involved in
No.
shit. My son's 8. He's 8. So,
Is he at the age where he's starting to ask for a phone?
he every now and then he mentions it because some of his friends will
All
maybe
of his friends.
Well, right now, luckily, we're just in the phase where his friends, if they're at the park or something, they will borrow one of their parents' phones. Like
Oh,
they'll have
okay.
mom's phone while mom and dad are both at home or something
Yeah.
like that. But I'm trying to band together with all of the dads in the neighborhood to say, like, we're not doing phones till like junior high, right?
This is
Like we are
good.
not. We don't need them.
That's
Yeah.
a good plan.
Hopefully, by the time our kids get to that age, all of us will realize, like, our kids do not need
All of
unlimited
that.
access to a phone.
To the internet, to the world.
Yeah.
Right.
Amy, what age were your kids when they had phones?
They're 13.
13?
Was what? Yeah, it was.
A Taylor
it
Swift
was-
fan podcast?
Mhm.
it was middle school.
Yeah.
So Nick, you have a dad club in your neighborhood?
I do, yeah.
You're like head
I'm
of the
in-
dad club?
Yeah.
That's so cute.
And you know what? I don't want to brag, guys, but I was in 2 different dad group chats,
Adorable.
and they're kind of like rival dads clubs.
Oh.
And
How
did
so?
they
And I-
know?
I left the group chat in one of them.
No.
I did. I
What-
wasn't really contributing. They were not.
Were they
not the
annoying?
they were not the nicest.
But
So I was
you
like, I'm
didn't
done.
even-
I'm done with like I don't need
didn't need
this.
that
so
drama?
I left. So on that group chat, it says Nick Adams left this group.
And then did you tell the other group chat?
Yeah, I've told them that since. Like, you guys won me over, drafted me to this team. But yeah,
Wow.
Wow.
big deal.
I love
Mhm.
that drama.
But none of the other dads have brought up that I left the group chat.
Oh, and they won't.
Oh, they'd
Yeah, they
say it
won't.
behind your back, I'm sure.
I'm sure they did, but
Nothing like that notification that says Nick Adams has left the group chat.
I know, crazy.
Do you ever talk about Taylor Swift with your dad friends?
Every now and then, well, with my college roommates, whenever a new Taylly Swift album comes out, I'm like, hey guys, what's your favorite Taylor Swift song? And I always screenshot it, and they're always like, the one where she broke up with the guy. That's my, and they're just making fun of me. And most of my gifts are Taylor Swift related, and they just roll their eyes. But I have convinced one of them to be a Swiftie. He went to the Eras tour,
Okay, love that.
and he loved it. And he's like a rugby player, like tough dude. He was like, I had the best time of my life at the Taylor
Yeah.
Swift concert.
Well,
yeah,
'cause-
he did.
Yeah.
Because I'm wondering, like, if these other friends or dads, like, if they have kids that then eventually want to learn about Taylor Swift, they've got you.
Right here. Here we go. I will talk to their 7-year-old daughter about Taylor Swift. I guess.
Hey, yeah.
Oh.
Be like, let me tell you about this thesis I have about the tortured poets department.
What is my life? All right. She continues by saying, way to go, Tiger. Higher and higher, wilder and lighter for you. So way to go, Tiger. Like, that's such a great nickname for a kid. Like, yeah, Tiger.
I always think of Tony the Tiger every time I hear this song. Do y'all not think it is great? Every time.
This is like one of the saddest, not saddest, but one of the slowest songs that she has.
I cannot stop thinking about
You
him.
know what?
though.
You know what we
Thinking
need?
about
We need
Frosted
like
Flakes.
a fan edit like video of Tony the Tiger, like in slow motion, doing it. It's like, oh, it's a tiger, and like raining like Frosted Flakes. Is it Frosted Flakes? Is that Tony
Yeah,
the
he's
Tiger?
Frosted Flakes.
Yeah.
You know, to like set to this song. Like we need one of those like very classic fan edit videos.
Yeah.
Surely
Someone
in
get
the-
on it.
In the 50 years that Tony the Tiger has been around, he's been on a swing. And, you know, higher and higher. That's what I think of, like a kid being on a swing.
Yeah,
going
me
higher
too.
and higher. Surely we can get Tony the
Yeah.
Tiger synced up with that, right?
Because I really feel like this whole song to me is, and it is a slow song, but it's in slow motion. Like I see like almost like just like the Harry Potter-esque photos of like moving through, you know.
Saying great really slow. It's great.
You say that it's in slow motion. I wonder if some of this is like looking back. Like these are her memories and they're playing out.
Oh, maybe.
And she's trying to
Innocently.
restrict growth.
Yeah.
You know, it's a
so you
slow
are slowing.
song.
Like she's
trying
saying
to slow
slowing
it
time down.
Yeah.
Love that.
But also, way to go, Tiger is a common way to praise a child.
Yeah.
So it's not just Tony the Tiger, guys.
Tiger, sport.
Theory, rumored,
What are other names for kids? Sport.
champ,
Kid?
Champ.
Oh, I guess
Yeah.
kid's just normal.
kid.
Mhm.
You're on your own, kid.
Yeah.
Way to go, Tiger.
I know there's a million.
Yeah, there are. Long may you roar at your dinosaurs. You're just a ruler covered in mud. You look ridiculous. And you have no idea. That's true. Kids do look ridiculous sometimes. They don't know that they have snot all over their face from playing outside in the cold weather. They don't know that. You look ridiculous.
And they don't care.
And they don't care.
No, they do
Because they're
not.
young and innocent. Buried down deep and out of your reach, the secret we all vowed to keep it from you in sweetness. Is the secret that, what is the secret they're trying to hide from the kid? That life's tough? That the world is not friendly to everybody?
I think so.
Yeah.
Because I also think Taylor Swift has seen more of the world than the average person. She's seen like a level of cruelty and meanness, again, more than the average person. And I'm sure she's just probably trying to keep that away. She's like, I don't ever want anyone to feel the way that I did.
Yeah.
Way to go, Tiger. Higher and higher, wilder and lighter for you. And then we get to the bridge. You got the dragonflies above your bed. You have your favorite spot on the swing set. You have no room in your dreams for regrets. You have no idea. So the dragonflies above your bed, is that like stickers on the wall, pictures on the
Yeah.
wall, like decorations, the dragonflies
Yeah, but also
above your bed?
I think it's a symbol for luck and good fortune, the
Oh.
dragonfly.
Okay, that's great to know.
Okay, so interesting to use that instead of like the stars or like something more
Yeah.
typical.
And you have your favorite spot on the swing set. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
You have no room in your dreams for regrets. That's true. Little kids, their dreams are wonderful, right?
Which is really
It's great.
cute.
The time will arrive for the cruel and the mean. You'll learn to bounce back just like your trampoline. But now we'll curtail your curiosity in sweetness. I'm going to challenge other people to find any musician that uses the word curtail in a song, especially about kids. Yeah, that's not a common word to use.
I feel like this could also be like a children's book.
Like Winnie
It
the
sounds
Pooh.
like a kid's poem almost. Like this is more poem than song to me when I'm
Yeah.
thinking about it.
I agree.
Way to go, Tiger. Higher and higher, wilder and lighter for you. And that's the end of the song. This feels like a very short song.
I think it is.
How long? Well, it's 4 minutes, so it's not that short.
Well, she sings it
4 minutes.
Slow.
I guess it's just less words.
Yeah. Less words, slower music.
A lot of people pointed out that this song is basically a sadder version of Never Grow Up.
Yeah. Yeah. I could see that. It does make me a little sad. Even though it is, just about a sweet, innocent.
Right. I feel like it's a little bit of the optimism of protecting the child.
Mm-hmm.
But
But
ultimately, we know that's not going to happen.
Right. Like the reality of knowing that you can't.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Ooh, ouch is right.
Ouch.
All right, we're going to hear from some of our listeners, but first, let me invite you to join us over in the Lobster Lounge. That's station.page/13, station.page/13. That's where we have our own little community, our lobster community, where we just sit around and talk about Taylor Swift. That's a lot of fun. We enjoy doing that so much. I have a message here from Red Swifty Christmas Soggy Potato. That is their name.
All right.
They want to know how many Australian listeners we have. How many do you think?
One. Like that one listener in Ohio.
I'm going to say 2 just because one more than our one listener in Ohio.
I bet we have a good amount. I bet we have 100.
That's not funny,
Down
Nick.
under.
I know.
In Australia?
We have one
Oh.
because Audrey, who we met at our Miami event, she's in Australia, and it's so beautiful there. Gosh, I want some Australia. But anyway, join us over at station.page/13. And while you are there, you can enter to win an Eras Tour book. So best of luck to you. And Nick, I sent you a TikTok earlier that I don't know who it's from. I can't remember. But very relatable Swiftie. This is just a day
Also,
in the life of a Swiftie.
That would be a great username. The very relatable Swiftie.
Yeah.
My Taylor Swift brain rot is so bad. I'll look at a sunset and I'll be like, it's so lover outside. No, it's just a sunset. The sun is just setting. I'll see a seagull and I'll be like, that's so 1989. A snake will be on the ground and I'll be like, oh my God, rep Easter egg. If I hear This Is What You Came For in public, I just have to drop the most insane piece of lore that Taylor Swift is on that song. Someone will just mention Florida. Immediately. Florida! Gotta sing it. I'll be at a store and suddenly I'm searching for the colors of every album so I can sing Taylor Swift, Fearless, Speak Now, and so on. Don't even get me started on the color red, the color maroon. The month of August, next level brain rot. But I wouldn't have it any other way.
She's so right.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm super
Absolutely.
guilty of this.
Oh, 100%. I have to keep it in sometimes.
I
You have to
love
stop yourself
that.
from talking about Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
That's from Sarah's version.
Thank you.
Sarah
Thank you so
version.
much, Sarah. I just thought that was adorable
Yeah.
and so relatable for all of us.
I love that.
And let's head to the Google voicemail.
Yay!
Gosh. 689-214-1313. Woohoo! 689-214-1313 is our Google phone number. And we had a lobster call in, and they wanted to share their reaction with us.
Oh my gosh. I seriously screamed. I was like, ah! When I saw that Evermore initial rankings was out. My heart was so excited. I was like, Amy, this is our moment. We finally get to break down Evermore. Me in my car as if I'm with you guys. I'm so excited to finally hear Cowboy like me, Ivy. And then I find out from a different episode that you guys are actually breaking down the freaking Macarena. You know how upset I was when I heard that? As I listened in order, so I was listening to that, and then I heard, oh, you guys should break down the Macarena. And then I thought, wait, yesterday was April Fool's Day. Ha ha, you got me. Love you. Bye.
That was so funny. And I'm glad everybody was such a good sport about it. There was one comment on our Instagram that said, and something that I love that our listeners do this. She was like, I fully pulled out a pen and paper and I wrote down my top 5 so that I could compare them to you guys. And then I was fooled.
What a great joke. Thank you to the listener that suggested that.
I know.
You know, if you're listening, maybe we can let you in on a little secret. Maybe that should just be every year we do that. With something.
With something.
Oh, with something.
We say it's
the
something.
bit.
The
Yeah.
bit. We just do it every...
But every year it's the Macarena?
No.
No,
Please
it's got to
no.
be something
Oh,
different.
that's what I thought you were saying the bit
No,
was.
no, no. It's got to be something else ridiculous
a
and
silly
stupid.
breakdown on the first.
Yeah.
Oh,
of
okay, gotcha.
Something dumb.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
funny.
I already have one idea for the OG listeners.
Ooh.
We'll have to wait a year and see if I remember to do it.
Write it
I
down.
know.
Write it down.
Yeah.
Or tell me, and I'll put it in my notes.
I'm not going to tell you. It's part of the joke.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought I was on the joke.
I thought we were in, yeah, are we in on the
Yeah,
joke?
I guess y'all should be in on the joke.
We'll write it down so you don't forget.
I'll tell y'all later. It'll be funnier in a year.
No, you have
He's
to
gonna
say.
forget. He's gonna forget.
Just write it down.
Okay, I'll write it down.
I don't believe you.
Write it
I'll tell
down.
y'all after we're done recording.
Put
Okay.
it in an envelope and do not open until
the-
April 1st of next year.
Until the Eras tour is over. We also got an email from a listener because, whenever we do our song breakdowns, we also ask everyone, like, hey, I'm sure there's something we missed or something we interpreted differently. Like, let us know what you think about the song. So we have an email from a listener named Vivian. And she was talking about Peter, the song Peter, which we broke down a little bit ago. She says, hi, Lobsters, relatively new Swiftie here for less than a year. No clue about the lobster thing, but I'm going to go with it. That's what she said. She said, I wanted to jump in regarding the discussion about the rib cage. She said, it may not fit because we're mostly talking about different muses, but I always think of it in the terms of invisible string, which in turn consider the allusion to the following passage by Jane Eyre. So this following passage is from Jane Eyre. It says, as if I had a string somewhere under my left ribs, tightly knotted in a similar string situated to the corresponding quarter of your little frame. And if that, there's a lot of big words here. If that boisterous channel and 200 miles or so of land come between us, I am afraid the cord of communication will be snapped, and then I've a nervous notion I should take to bleeding inwardly. So then Vivian says, if the goddess of timing was lying and the string was snapped, then the narrator would feel the pain in her ribs, meaning
Yeah.
if the invisible string was pulled,
Yeah.
she would feel it in her ribs. She said, just throwing it out there, love the podcast, especially the deep divings into the songs.
I love hearing that.
Yeah, I thought that was really, really cool. And then she said, P.S. Jane Eyre is set on the Heath.
Hearth?
Hearth?
No, it says Heath.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Isn't that a place in London?
Oh.
From like So Long London?
Oh, it's been too long. I've slept since then.
Yeah,
I do
she's-
feel
she's
like we
talking
talked
about the house
it.
by the heath.
I think, the house by the Heath.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's that connection there.
Hampstead Heath.
Yeah. So
John Lennon?
but anyway, I thought that was a cool connection, and I did respond to Vivian and let her in on the lobster.
Good. I'm
on the
glad she now knows.
lobster context. She said, "Thank you for letting me in on the inside joke. I feel so special." And thank you for that connection to Jane Eyre and like invisible string and stuff. That's a really cool tie-in that I thought we should also
thank
share.
you,
So
Vivian.
anytime you guys have anything you want to share,
Please do.
please do. There's so many ways you can let us know. Social media, email, voicemail. We love hearing from you.
Lobster Lounge.
Lots
Lots of ways to get a hold of us.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, that does it for this episode of 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast and our breakdown of Robin. If you haven't already, subscribe to us on whatever podcasting platform you're listening to us on right now. All the ways to contact us are in the description of this podcast. And join us next time when we break down the very last song.
I'm not ready.
We're breaking down the manuscript next week.
Thanks for listening to 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast. Subscribe for free and leave a positive review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or Google Podcasts.